just put on the... It's 8. I'll put this tile on and I'll chat just while I invite people in from the other sides. So let me put that on. How's things? Monday's a bit funny, isn't it? Everybody's had a tricky old day. Everybody in Melbourne has had a tricky day, I think. Yesterday we found out that we will be in lockdown for an indefinite time, probably 2 weeks, but maybe more. And everybody just felt a bit funny, I think. So, here's that. I should be speaking into that. Is that better? How are you? Grab a drink. I'll be with you in a few seckies. That should be... Whoops, I think that... I don't know what I... Okay, that should be right. Let's get rid of that. Back to here. We're there. I'll pick up my drink. And we're here. How did that get to you? Hello. Monday. It's spring. It's also really windy. If I lose feed suddenly, maybe another tree has come down. That's why I had a funny day. Speaking of trees coming down, Andrew's car. Oops. Could be a write-off. It was a branch. We weren't at the car. It was just out the front of the house. And, oops. Smashed a special window at the back of the car. Not an average pop it back in sort of window. And dents on the roof, big ones, the ones you can't ignore. So there you go. It was chatting to Shannon's today and getting things done like that. How are you going with other bits of life coming at you? Where's my... oh, look, I've got... I wonder if I could get to that. Sorry about those things at the top. Give me a little thumbs up to say that you can see me and hear me. I changed the lighting just a second ago to slightly more pink. That's like red, right, isn't it? Maybe if I get rid of that. Yeah, that's better. There's new lighting stuff coming. And today I went, right, I'm not going to try sight reading again without a lamp near the music. If only I had a lamp. And I look around the room and there's a lamp that wasn't being used, and all very easy. This, by the way, whoops, I do want to point out that it's not alcohol. But when I was doing one gig years ago, and it was the sort of place where men kept buying me glasses of champagne, because that's what people did back in the 1900s. I think one woman bought me a glass of champagne over all the years there. That was just men. And they wouldn't ask you. They would put a glass of champagne on your piano. And so I took to having... And I wouldn't drink while I was gigging. So I just give them away to people. And I asked the barman, who was lovely, and he was so into being a barman, back before we used the word mixologist. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up there. I've had the okay that everything is, you can see me and you can hear me. That's good. I went to him one day and went, okay, I want to look like I'm drinking something very cool so that people stop trying to give me champagne. He said, right, well, let's start with a nice glass. I'll give you the nicest glass I've got here. And now what do you want in it that's not alcohol? And from then I've been hooked by the idea of you can use the world's most beautiful glasses and they don't have to have alcohol in them. It's sort of funny. We forget that. You can put water in a glass like this. Looks better if it's not straight water. So this is cool peppermint tea. But I love it out of the glass. So how are you going? If you're from Melbourne, tell me how you're going. Anything you want to share with me out there? I'm pretty organised with music today. That's nice. Oh, that's because of the weekend. I get all sorts of ideas and write them down by the time it comes to Friday. We're just flying by the skin of our teeth. And this outfit today is brought to you by Almost Jammies. I was out in the garden and you almost got the gardening clothes, and then at the last second I saw this 1980s scarf. It's an 80s night. It's this amazing Picasso thing. I'm like, I could undo it. Oh yeah, no, you can see that bits and pieces there. And I threw that around my neck because it's not actually a piece of clothing, and that started the 1980s makeup sort of thing that I got carried away with. No, Leanna didn't do my makeup tonight. We were just all running around. So I've done the old 1980s black eyeliner because that looks like fun. Bright hot pink lips that look like not very much at all. Oh, and I did a little bit of contouring because, oops, there goes. I just lost 5 kilograms by doing some contouring rather than actually getting fit during isolation. I have been doing push-ups with big thanks to Jyoti Gore. You wonderful man. Thank you so much for the inspiration. He's doing 25 push-ups a day. He's wildly fit. He's a yogi. And, wildly. But he's so generous about it all and said, you can do 25 anythings. It can be maybe, so somebody had that idea a month or so ago, and that's when I actually just got to the wall and tried doing, because I used to do, I think I used to do like 30 push-ups a day, not recently. And I thought I'll do 25 against the wall, that'll be simple, just standing up. And it was hard. And I thought, right, I've got to get stronger. So from there I've gone to, 25 against the wall until that was easy. And then outside on the balcony I found there was a nice high bit that I could just get my body on an angle and do push-ups from there. Had to build up to 25 of those. And then there was a high piece of furniture in here. I've worked towards that. Hello, thank you for the... Give me love bombs. Let me know you're out there. Cheers to you. Hope your Monday is going well. I was going to say Tuesday. I've lost a day already. It happens, doesn't it? And then the kitchen table, the dining table is the next main point that I'm up to. So that's quite an angle now. That's good compared to what I was. And today I did 10 girly ones on the floor and 5 real ones and the last 10 on the kitchen table. So feeling better, feeling stronger. It must be time for a song. You'll need this camera and this. I wrote this song for a concert. I think that's why I wrote it. Maybe I wrote the song first and named the concert after the song. And that was to do with my cousin Sue. And it was I think it was a fundraiser. I don't remember. I think it might have been something to do with her choir. I used to have an airtight memory, and I'm rather happy to be losing little bits of this and that. All the important stuff remains. Some of the lesser details. Anything historical, of course, is locked in because that's how memories work. But I might bring this around a bit because this is one that I've only ever performed once, so I'll need all the words. From where does the music play? This idea that I don't make the music, I just the music comes through me. So. From where does the music play? From where does the dancer dance? From where does the artist paint? Is everything really by chance? From where does the sculptor sculpt? From where does the writer write? From where do the songs come that come to me in the middle of the night? Breathe in, inspire, let the fire of passion begin. Inspire, breathe in, I am ready for the inspiration. From where do the lovers love? From where do the healers heal? And who's to say what's imagined and what's real? From where do you find the way? All the things that you know you must say. Does it come from on high or within? Inspire, breathe in, let the fire of passion begin. Inspire, breathe in, I am ready for the inspiration. That was really flat. Thanks up. Hot weather puts wooden instruments quickly out of tune. And in really bad weather, sometimes I've got to tune the harp about every 25 minutes. Like as you're playing, it just, within a set, it's just getting more and more out of tune. I think I must have written it for it because it was in a church and... does it come from on high or within? That's clearly a in the church sort of reference. I can spin that around now because I was trying to leave room for the second camera, which isn't with us today. Hello, who's that? Whereabouts are you saying hello from? Because that looks like a name that has come from a long way away. Am I right? Whereabouts are you? Thank you, by the way. That's lovely. Tell me where you're saying hello from, because I suspect it's a little way away. Oh, I'm not sure about the peppermint tea when I'm singing. That's sort of, yeah. It's a bit strips everything that you might actually need as a singer. Straight on to another song then. This, I found Jody, when he was doing his 25 push-ups, mentioned this song, and I thought, that's enough for me. I'm singing that. Okay, that was in D minor. Good, let's get rid of this music. Yes, I changed my name. Busker. Well, I wondered. Shono Norni Parnorni. It looks like you're coming to us from deep out the back of India somewhere in one of the countries sort of connected to India, but not Sri Lanka. But I dropped a pencil. Will I be able to think without a pencil? How funny. Right. Hello, Sean. Are we any closer to singing in the same place at the moment? We're not quite, are we? Oh, the numbers are coming way down. It's very exciting. Yudi is out of the ICU, which is really I think that was just yesterday. So he has gone to rehab. It's all very exciting. So after 22 weeks in the ICU with COVID and all the complications that does around the body, then he's out of the ICU, and that is extraordinary. And it makes having that story so close to to like being in contact with the family makes it very easy just to do another couple of weeks at home. If Yudi can go through that, I can go through this. And another opera friend of mine has, she landed back in the ICU because she, operatically, she was able to get over the breathing very well, all things considering. And but it looks like she sort of had a little bite or something on her leg. Total disaster because the body's immune system isn't doing what it should. So it's a nasty old thing, isn't it? Oh, I could make up the words to this next song, or I could look them up, which I think is probably worthwhile. Otherwise, I'm going to keep saying the same things over and over, which would be silly. I don't think I can do it in 2 sentences. For our choir nights on Thursday, I'm working towards the idea that if I teach you guys a bunch of songs and crazy times, yes, it is a little peculiar, isn't it? If I taught you a bunch of songs, and Sean, this would be really fun if you were there too. If we do some music together, then we can all get together in a big cathedral at the end of the year, so a big church, and sing all these songs together that we've done in those fantastic acoustics. I'm looking for the lyrics of Loving You. Loving you. Is it lovin'? Probably. Loving you. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I looked it up because I would have done not enough. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful, and making love with you is all I wanna do. This is about me and Andrew. I didn't realise this is quite so full on. Loving you is more than just a dream come true, and everything that I do is out of loving you. Blushing. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old and we will live each day in springtime, 'cause loving you has made my life so beautiful, and every day of my life is filled with loving you. Loving you, I see your soul keep shining through, and every time that I'm more in love with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, do 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 do. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime. 'Cause loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful, and every day of my life is filled with loving you. Loving you, I see us all keep shining through, and every time that I'm so in love with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, do 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 do. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, do 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 do. I got the giggles. I have to tell you why. Tell you why. It's close. I'm able to drop around and push it. Fantastic. Yeah, we're getting close. I'll tell you why I got the giggles. Otherwise, if Andrew's watching, he's like, why is she laughing? Because the lyrics say every time that we ooh, which is clearly a euphemism. And Andy and I have been together for 25 years now. And so the words that, the images for me of what love is different now than at the beginning. And so when I got to that line, I just had this flashing, loving image of Andrew and I out in the garden yesterday, and he's got the PPE gear on, chainsaw running where we're burning off, and we're just sort of sharing all this garden time, and it was just fantastic, and it was so unified and beautiful, and that's what flashed to mind when the lyrics said every time that we ooh. And then I got the giggles because I wasn't meant to be thinking of gardening at that word, but I did. And so I tried really hard on the next verse that the exact same lyric came around. I thought, right, I should have the right image in my head. And instead what came up was he and I cooking this elaborate breakfast together, I don't know, like on many mornings and on mornings recently. And just sort of side by side in the kitchen, and that beautiful familiarity that comes with just years and years of being with somebody, and that touches my heart. That was my ooh. So isn't that funny? So my apologies to the original lyricist, perhaps. Oh, there you go. Oh no, Minnie Riperton, she was the singer, wasn't she? I haven't got it. Oh, songwriters. Oh, it just disappeared. Yeah, we should find out. Also, Minnie Riperton did co-write it with Dick Rudolph. Well, there you go. I'm guessing that that's not what they meant. They didn't think of gardening at that point. It was just me. And yeah, I'm not singing with peppermint tea again. It's not the right thing. Let me add this into it. Is this going to be weird? No, it's okay. It's like a strawberry tea. Right. Oh, well, thank you. You liked it. That's good. But the story is funny, right? I never performed that song. I don't know why. I actually thought, because in the past my range was so big that I thought she must be singing it over 3 octaves. So I'd try to start really low. I don't know where. Loving you. Oh, there. Loving you was easy. And then. But another octave up, because I could do that back then. But that's not. I don't think that's what it is. Anyway, I'm happy in that key. That works. Who's here to tell me it's the wrong key? Nobody. I mean, it's lovely having you out there, but we're happy to share these times, right? Do we need some green screen? Be fun to bring down the green screen. Oh, actually, I want to see what this looks like in front of it. Be fun. All those lovely colours. All right. I have no idea what we're doing with the green screen or what we're seeing on it or any songs to sing with it. Let's see what we can manage. Click green screen. I want those flowers maybe with this. Fleur, wildflowers. Is there going to be wildflowers? Look at that. Gee, I like the green screen. Ooh. There. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? I've lost my head a little bit. Oh, it's the green light. It'll go in a second. Yeah, that's better. Right, name a song that goes with that image. If I Were a Rich Man is not the song that goes with it. Oh, have I got enough light? All right. Why is it doing that? Let's get rid of the fade level. That's because that's filtering off different lights. Yeah. Andy's got some more lights coming, which is very exciting. It'd just be me on my phone if it weren't for Andrew and all of his amazing stuff. Are we at 8:28? I'm going to sing this anyway because we've got that. The other day I sight read a Fauré song which just totally collapsed because I didn't have the right light and suddenly I couldn't sight read. Don't know why. So I'm going to do this song. I have tried it once so that I know. But can I actually sing it? Just enjoy some music by Fauré if you're not familiar with it. I think I've got some room there. You off to work, darling heart? Yep. Have a good night. River's out there making the city run. Very good. Oh, I've lost my head. Well, I'll just lose bits of me as I sing. That's okay. You won't mind too. It's lovely, isn't it? Si la voix d'un enfant peut monter jusqu'au fond, oh mon père, écoutez de Jésus devant vos enchaînements. La prière, si vous m'avez choisi pour enseigner vos lois sur la terre, je saurai vous servir au goût Ne m'abandonnez pas, donnez-moi la douceur nécessaire pour apaiser l'amour, soulager la douleur, la misère. I haven't done as much classical stuff with you for a while, hey? Oh, look, we've lost all the flowers. Well, thank you very much. It's pretty, isn't it? Fauré is just beautiful. I'm mad keen on the Impressionist era. My teacher learnt from Debussy, studied with Debussy, which is amazing, Roy Shepherd. And so there's this really big, in Melbourne, there's this link between the French Impressionism and Melbourne. And Roy's wife, Denise, from France, there's a great love of it here. And this idea that in the Impressionistic art movement, that you just grab a single moment. It was like at the beginning of photography, right? This just a snapshot moment in time, and then to try to grasp how that felt, how that, it really looked. And it was when Monet was just at the height of going, well, a photograph, you can photograph water, but it doesn't feel like water. To try to make something feel like water, that was all that sort of. There's a lot of piano things about water too. This trying to get the feeling of water, because photos weren't doing it. That's for another day. It's time for me to say goodbye. Let's do an overlay over this. That should work. We can keep all that going. That's it. And we'll just say bye from here. Well, it's been great to spend some time with you tonight. And thank you for all your comments, Sean. That's been lovely. Sono norni panorni. Well, it's easier than travelling now, isn't it? We could just all swap our names about every couple of weeks. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. Please join me. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. hope you're getting outside, enjoying some spring air, perhaps even growing a few things. Please stay safe. Stay away from everybody else. We are so close to getting to where we want with this thing. I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Xander. Good night, Melbourne. Good night.